The bus rolls through an endless desert, its hum a melody in the silence. The road stretches like a ribbon through golden sands, shimmering under the sun beneath a vast sky. Each dune rises and falls like ocean waves. I clutch a thermos of tea, a talisman against the knot in my stomach. The bus's air is a blend of worn leather and dust, lavanded by the tea's citrusy tang, offering a momentary escape from my anxious thoughts. Across the aisle, a man with suntanned skin catches my eye. His deep eyes are a calm sea amidst my turmoil. As the bus jolts over rugged road, my thoughts return to what awaits me. The words I feared to confess loom large, a truth carried too long in silence, my heartbeat echoing the daunting step I must take. Tea and tidings. The man smiles warmly, nodding at my thermos as if it holds answers. I pour him a cup, the tea's steam curling between us. A promise of connection, thank you. He says, his voice a soothing rumble. He hands me a dog-eared Bible, its cover worn by faith. This keeps me grounded, he says sincerely. I flip it open. A verse tumbles into my lap, offering courage and guidance. My heart strains against fear, the words illuminating my path. I hear God whispering into my soul, urging fearlessness and trust beyond the visible horizon. A call both daunting and comforting. A crisis of heart. The journey continues, the sun dips low. Sky painted in fiery hues mirroring my inner tumult. My hands tremble with feelings I can no longer contain as I bow my head, letting a prayer spill forth. Lord of mercy, I feel small. I pray. I stand on the edge of confession, afraid. Give me strength. The stranger senses my distress, offering a comforting glance, a reminder that the shepherd of my soul is near. It's as if God, through him, whispers reassurance into my fear, transforming dread into a calmness that settles like dawn. Stars start their watch in the desert sky, casting an ancient glow. I sense peace settling over the desert and my heart alike. God's presence, a comforting light against the vast unknown. Steps of courage. With my heart whispering the turning prayer, I softly confess. Holy One, I surrender this fear to you. Grant me courage to step forward in truth. As I rise, the bus nears its stop. The desert wind greets us with a cold embrace, an undeniable reminder of journey's end and something new beginning. I walk towards destiny, each step a prayer, each breath a promise to God. The stranger's gaze is upon me, a silent sentry to my courage, a witness to my journey from fear to faith. His eyes speak encouragement as I near my destination. My pulse quickens, but fear recedes, replaced by serene certainty. Grace lighting my path amidst uncertainty. Inside, the room is warm. The aroma of home-cooked meals mingling with laughter. A tapestry of belonging and love. Taking a deep breath, I step forward. My confession a bridge to understanding and love.
Lord, who gives strength to the weary, I place my heart in your hands. Guide me in your truth and love. Grant me courage to live openly. May your grace light my path. Amen.
The verses on wind's breath. Acti, desert journey. The bus wheezed across the barren desert, its engine coughing out dust against twilight sand. Winter's breath seeped through the cracked windows, chilling the passenger's Hannah. Tugged her scarf tighter, fingers touching her Bible beneath her coat, its weight a solemn promise of hope she needed. The outside shadows lengthened, painting the sky orange and crimson, silhouetting the distant dunes with haunting beauty. Next to her was a stranger, his face lined with the wisdom of many miles. He cradled a thermos, offering her a steaming cup, the warmth spreading through her fingers, offering respite from the cold that had seeped into her bones. As the bus rattled on, its noise became a chant. Harmonizing with the wind, Hannah closed her eyes, whispering a silent plea to the Lord. Guide me, Father, I am lost and weary. Reveal my path, illuminate the steps I cannot yet see.
When the bus halted, Hannah remained in her seat, eyes drawn to the stranger whose presence radiated peace. He reached into his bag, revealing a small leather-bound book. He handed her a card. Those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. Her heart ached with the burden she'd carried too long. She had been waiting, caught between guilt and unvoiced longing to confess. The stranger's eyes offered silent encouragement, as if he understood her torment. And bowing her head, she whispered, Lord, shepherd of my soul, grant me courage to face my fears, to speak truth and find peace. The prayer was a lifeline, a bridge spanning the chasm of uncertainty.
As dusk fell, the bus reached its destination. The small town flickered with orange lights, casting long shadows over the street. Hannah stepped off the bus, her breath steaming in the cool air. She turned to thank the stranger, but he had disappeared, leaving the warmth of his blessing behind. Her steps were resolute, each footfall crunching against the gravel. At her sister's doorstep, she paused, feeling God's presence guiding her. His subtle yet persistent nudge urged her forward into forgiveness and reconciliation. Knocking, she waited her sister open the door, and Hannah stepped inside, warmth enveloping her. She took a deep breath and began to speak. The words tumbled out, honest and raw, each syllable a liberation.
Their conversation stretched into the night, truth spilling forth like water from a dam. Tears reconciled their hearts as the past surrendered to the present. Spring's promise lingered, buds of new beginnings forming quietly, testaments to the healing hand of grace. Together they knelt, Hannah clutching her sister's hand. Thank you, Holy One, for this moment of grace. May your wisdom guide us your love bind our hearts in our weakness. Be our strength, and in our journey our peace. Renew our spirits as we fall.